Many of you are buying, you're literally doing this with your money, wasting your money like crazy with supplements. I'm taking this supplement, and then you still have inflammation. I bought this supplement that I saw on YouTube, on the internet. Big illusion if you are taking supplements that are not solving your problem. You are just wasting your what? Money. I see this a lot. Many people join my program, and then I see the list. We see the list of the supplements that the person is taking. The person is taking 1,000 supplements every single time that the person see on the internet. Supplement X will help my gut. Supplement Z will help with my weight loss. This supplement is amazing. People are doing like this, spending a lot of money. Big illusion, big mistake. I'm going to tell you 2 supplements today that's scientific based, that's crucial to reduce your inflammation. If you're not taking those 2 supplements correctly, even if you buy the right one, you can take that wrong. By the way, the wrong amount, the wrong time of the day, you can mess up and then you're still wasting money anyways. It's the first supplement that you are making the mistake in buying the wrong one, or many of you are even not taking it. It's a must. The first supplement that's crucial for your mitochondria. Remember, without healthy mitochondria, you don't reduce inflammation. This supplement is crucial for your mitochondria. This supplement is crucial for your neurons, for your brain. Without this, you don't optimize your brain. Especially you who are having a lot of stress, anxiety, inflammation is going up because of here, because everything that's happening inside your brain. Any of you who are having gut issues, you need this supplement. Any of you who are having muscle pain. Any of you who are struggling to sleep. Any of you who are having liver issues. Your liver is not detoxifying toxins anymore properly. Any of you who are having kidney issues. Guys, it's a big list. This supplement, this nutrient, is important for more than 300 functions in your body. And then you can ask, okay, Thiago, but 50 years ago, nobody was talking about supplement. Why this supplement is crucial now? All of a sudden, I keep hearing this in the last 5 years, in the last 10 years. My grandparents never had to take any supplement. Why is that? You will know now. Why is that? The first supplement that's crucial, that's a must, mandatory, if you want to reduce your inflammation, is magnesium. What's the point? You are taking the wrong magnesium. Many of you are taking the wrong magnesium. Why? There are 12 different types of magnesium. Thiago, 12 different types of magnesium? I'm lost. I don't know which magnesium is best for me. That's one of the biggest problems that people have. They feel lost because there are 12 different types of magnesium. People have no clue which one that's best for them. I'm going to tell you just some of them for you to pay attention. I'm talking about one supplement that's crucial, but there are 12 different types of magnesium. That's the point. For you, before I tell you about those different types of magnesium, and then you're going to write down, you need to know the first thing. You need to be aware that the soil, in the last 50 years, the amount of magnesium in the soil is reducing. In the last 50 years, more than 25% of magnesium in the environment has dropped. The contamination, even the plants, the vegetables that you are eating, the plants are struggling to have enough magnesium. Just for you to have an idea. That's why your grandparents never had this problem in the past, but now we are having. Because we are struggling to have enough magnesium in our food. That's the main reason. The main reason. In the last 50 years, the nutrients are dropping. That's why you constantly see, magnesium here, magnesium there. Because of this. All right? The second reason is because our lifestyle is completely different to our grandparents. Completely different. The levels of stress, we are depleting magnesium inside our bodies faster compared to our grandparents. That's why you need to know. There is a paper, pay attention to this. Write this down. There is a paper, meta-analysis of a randomized control trial published in 2017. Recent one. So 2017 is really recent. And it's a meta-analysis. Like really important and renowned paper. Showing that when people are taking magnesium constantly, it's not those type of people who, I'm taking magnesium today and then forget tomorrow. You will never solve your problem if you're doing this, if you are forgetting. Next time, that's another tip. Make sure that you are dividing your magnesium in different rooms in your house. Put some types of magnesium in your office for you to avoid forgetting. Otherwise, many of you make this big mistake of buying, take magnesium, take for 2 days, forget 3 days. Take 1 day, forget 4 days. Yeah, you will never solve your problem doing this. But this meta-analysis, published in 2017, showed those people who are taking magnesium constantly, increasing their amounts, they reduce their CRP level, one of the markers of inflammation drop, and also their interleukin-6 levels. Tiago, what is interleukin-6? Interleukin-6 is a molecule that your immune cells release when you are increasing the inflammation. When you are having chronic inflammation, if you are having that release of interleukin-6, I'm going to tell it to be easy for you, IL-6. If you are having too much IL-6 in your system, it means that the inflammation, your immune cells are releasing too much molecules, pro-inflammatory molecules. One of the ways is when you do a blood test, you check your IL-6, I'm going to tell the other ones, but your CRP. Big mistake if you are just thinking that only CRP is the only thing for you to see if you have high levels of inflammation or low. Many people make this mistake. My CRP are low, I don't have inflammation. Big illusion. You can have chronic inflammation. That's why there are many other markers that you need to check. I'm going to tell about this, but this meta-analysis is crucial. Tiago, tell me this different types of magnesium that I always feel confused. I feel confused when talk about magnesium. Guys, there are many. So first, magnesium malate, because malic acid. It's a combination of magnesium plus malic acid. Magnesium malate is great. The absorption is good, especially if you have pain. Those people who have pain, muscle pain, joint pain, they have headache, magnesium malate is good. The absorption in your body is good as well. It's not the best of the best absorption. If you exaggerate a little bit, it has some laxative effect as well. Magnesium malate. You have magnesium chloride. Magnesium chloride is cheaper, but some magnesiums you have more chances of having side effects like diarrhea. Tiago, tell me some of them. Magnesium carbonate, magnesium chloride, magnesium oxide. Pay attention to magnesium oxide. Man, that's the first mistake that I see. First mistake. Pay attention to this. First mistake. Mistake number one that people make when they buy magnesium supplements is they always buy magnesium oxide. They check the label. I saw someone one day saying, Tiago, I'm already taking magnesium, but my problems are, I'm still struggling. And then, okay, let me see. Show me here the magnesium that you are taking. Let me see this. And then the person showed magnesium oxide. 60 to 70% of the total magnesium in her supplement was magnesium oxide. And then the person have a specific issue, for example, in her sleep. And then she's expecting she will literally solve all her sleep problem taking magnesium oxide. Poor bioavailability. Write this down. Magnesium oxide is a poor bioavailability. Tiago, is better than nothing? Yes, of course. Because at the end of the day, it's magnesium. It's just that you're going to have less chances of absorption when you take magnesium oxide. And then you have magnesium taurate. Magnesium taurate, all of you who have heart issues, your parents, anybody in your family, you have genes in your DNA that you can literally turn on cardiovascular diseases because of genetics as well. Your parents had any heart issues, magnesium taurate will be really important for you. All right? And then you have magnesium citrate. Magnesium citrate is great for your gut microbiome. Gut. Everybody who is struggling with their gut, magnesium citrate is great. And also you have magnesium bisglycinate. Magnesium glycinate, like when you see bisglycinate or glycinate chelate, is a great absorption, amazing for your sleep, for you to relax. But you also have magnesium inositol. Magnesium inositol is also amazing to relax your body. It's magnesium plus inositol combined. You also have magnesium L-threonate. It's the only magnesium that passes. You have a blood-brain barrier here. There is like a protection around your brain. The only magnesium that nowadays we know in science, papers, the only magnesium that can pass through the lining of the blood-brain barrier and get in your brain is magnesium L-threonate. So for those of you who are having anxiety, magnesium L-threonate is amazing as well. Got it? always is important to know the categories. I always, if you ask, Thiago, is it good if I combine? Yes, it's great if you combine. Another thing that I see a big mistake, you come to me and say, Thiago, I'm taking magnesium and I'm taking 100 milligrams. Guys, 100 milligrams, for you to solve your problem, you have a big inflammation levels. Your mitochondria, you have low energy, your mitochondria is already dysfunctional. You are 40 years old, you are 50 years old, you are 60 years old, your mitochondria is going downhill. Remember, one of the predictors that you're going to live more is when you are creating more healthy mitochondria. And your mitochondria needs magnesium. So that's why some groups of people will need 200 to 300 milligrams of magnesium because they're going to have magnesium from food. So that combination, they're going to have a great amount. But some of you will need 500 to 600 milligrams per day because you're so inflamed, your gut is so bad, your problem is getting bigger that you will have to increase the amount. Got that? Super important. Okay, another thing as well. Someone asked, which one for inflammation? The most important thing, the good news is because all those magnesiums, they will, at the end of the day, they're going to help reduce the inflammation. But the point is, that's the point, which magnesium that you're consuming that your body is not absorbing. So you're just wasting your money. For example, magnesium oxide. You can literally have the chances of not digesting and absorbing that magnesium, and then you are wasting money thinking that you are reducing inflammation, but your body is not absorbing that correctly. That's the point. Because all magnesium will help with the inflammation. But the point is it your body is really digesting and absorbing or not? Did you get that? It's all about that. So in my program, I always choose, I have my favorite. So I show in my program that I recommend to my clients, my two favorite ones, and I show these, the amount and the intake, even the brand as well that I trust. Guys, remember, there are more than 40,000 different types of brands. Me and you, we have to be careful with brands. You see a big one, magnesium, amazing, blend of magnesium, amazing for your sleep, or amazing for your stress. And then when you check the label, 70% of this magnesium is magnesium oxide. Pay attention to those details. Details, all right? Details. That's what you need to know. Another thing, magnesium, write this down. You are making that mistake. Magnesium should be far from iron because they can literally have a conflict of absorption. Magnesium should be taken far from iron. Write this down. Calcium. Thiago, I'm taking calcium and I'm taking magnesium together. Wrong. It should be separately. Also zinc. So magnesium should be separate from, especially iron and calcium. One paper showed, pay attention, that if you are taking really high amounts of zinc, more than 100 milligrams of zinc per day, that you could have this big problem of lack of absorption, like this competition of absorption. If you are taking like 10 milligrams, 20 milligrams of zinc, chelate, by the way, that would be fine. Your main focus should be iron and calcium. Separately, all right? And pay attention to the time of the day that you're taking magnesium as well. Many of you will need to take with food. Why, Thiago, do I need to take with food? Because in your case, you have so much sensitivity in your gut, your stomach is so weak, your small intestine is so weak, you're having sensitivity. You have stomach pain when you take some supplements without food. So make sure that you're having with food just to be safer, all right? Thiago, tell me another supplement. Let me go. I'm going to questions, guys. I'm going to tell you the second one. This one I love this one. The second one I love. You have no idea. If you want to reduce inflammation, this one is amazing. Second one is NAC, N-acetylcysteine. Many people, once they had the virus, that I will not say the name, the virus in 2021, they literally could recover faster. They literally reduced their chances of having more problems when they were taking NAC. There are many papers already showing this. Because NAC can literally, there is a paper published this year. Oh, not this year because we are in 2024. Last year, paper published in 2023 showing that those people who are taking NAC consistently, they're increasing the most powerful antioxidant that our body produces, that's called glutathione. The markers of inflammation dropped. Which markers, Thiago? TNF-alpha is one of the molecules that are inflammatory. When you have high levels of TNF-alpha in your body, when you do a blood test, it means that your inflammation is high. That's another marker. It's not only CRP. That some of you think that's just CRP levels. Big illusion. There are many other ones. Another marker, one of the markers for you to see if your inflammation is high or low, is when your TNF-alpha is high. NAC reduced TNF-alpha. And also interleukin-6. It was reduced. Tiago, why is that? Because when you're taking NAC, NAC is a compound that stimulates your body to produce more what? Glutathione. Glutathione is the most. Actually, in science, there is a discussion yet between which nutrient is the most powerful antioxidant nutrient in our body. So nowadays we know there is a small competition between melatonin hormone, it's considered the most powerful antioxidant, but other papers show that glutathione is the most one. So there is a discussion. At the end of the day, both are crucial, are the most potent antioxidants to detoxify toxins and reduce inflammation in your body. When you are taking NAC consistently, remember, many of you will need to take 1,200 milligrams of NAC per day. But some other people, for example, I take 600 milligrams just for maintenance. But some of you will need 1,200 milligrams per day because the inflammation level is too high in your body, right? And then when you are taking, for example, NAC together with magnesium bisglycinate because of glycine, the absorption of NAC is higher when you take glycine combined. So you have a better response. You can increase your glutathione faster. And then you increase your chances of reducing more your inflammation levels. Guys, NAC is great because if you have any liver issues, any gut issues, any brain issues, you need that. Your mitochondria needs that. The more glutathione in your body, the longer you can live. Why is that, Thiago? Because the older, every single year, you're getting older. You reduce your levels of glutathione. Those people who get sick every 2 or 3 months, those people who have infections, every 2 or 3 months the person has something. Every 2 or 3 months the person has a problem. Your glutathione levels are going down. You need to boost that. One of the most powerful strategies to boost that is taking NAC, N-acetylcysteine. Do you guys understand that? Someone asked, what supplements best for glutathione deficiency and leaky gut? Leaky gut, I talked to you about leaky gut yesterday, guys, but for glutathione is better. Thiago, is it better to take, I need to see the name of the supplement, glutathione, or is it better to see the name NAC? I'm telling you, it's better for you to take NAC. Because NAC, instead of taking the glutathione straight away, you are stimulating your body to naturally produce glutathione because you're taking NAC. So it's better. Especially because there are more papers showing doing tests with NAC compared to glutathione, so, like straight away. It's like melatonin hormone. So the goal is not for you to keep taking melatonin supplement for the rest of your life in super high amounts. Your goal is to just stimulate with other things, like for example, increase your amounts of foods high in tryptophan, 5-HTP, to increase your serotonin levels inside your body, for that serotonin to convert in melatonin, and then you improve your melatonin hormone because of that. So your goal is always you don't want to make your body lazy. So you need to be careful which strategy that you're doing. We teach in our program exactly, step by step of what you do. We teach step by step in our program. Step by step to reduce that inflammation because there are many things. But that's what you need to be aware of. The time matters as well. If you want to tell, can I take NAC in the evening? Yes, you can. Tell, can I take NAC in the morning? Yes, you can. Far from food? Great. It's going to be better for the absorption. Far from food. All right? Cool. Someone asked, is magnesium citrate okay? Magnesium citrate for your gut is good as well. Remember, but if you have gut issues, maybe you will need all the different types of magnesium combined. That's a mistake that people make. Another thing, guys, I just remembered one thing here. Someone one day asked, Thiago, so if I take magnesium, because magnesium reduces my inflammation, so if I do this, I'm fine? Am I fine? Like, I don't need to worry? Sooner or later, I'm going to solve my inflammation problems? That's the big illusion that you have. Many of you are having the expectation that by the supplement, magnesium supplement, and then NAC, and then taking that will solve the problem. Guys, it's a puzzle. Your body is a beautiful, amazing puzzle. You just need to connect the dots. You're just connecting 2-3% of the dots. Boom. I'm talking about magnesium and NAC for the inflammation. You connected one dot, but there are 30, 50, 100 dots for you to connect based on each person's issue. Maria has to connect 10 dots. Jennifer has 30 different types of problems that she needs to connect. That's why it's a puzzle. That's why many of you are taking some supplements and then you are struggling to see the improvement, because it's a puzzle. There is a right time. It's like most of you taking probiotics at the right timing, at the wrong timing. Big mistake if you're taking probiotic at the wrong time. All right? Penny said, I have fibromyalgia and take NAC with PEA. Amazing, Penny. Keep taking that. Super important. Super important. Keep taking that. Amazing. Someone said NAC, NAK. No, NAC. Someone asked, is there a multi-magnesium supplement out there? Yeah. You can find like a blend of magnesium. But that's the point, guys. Be careful. Inside my program, I show the ones that are my favorite. I show even where to buy online. But you guys should search at least magnesiums that you are not seeing too much magnesium oxide. That's your priority. If most of them are not magnesium oxide, if you find magnesium, different type of magnesium chelate. Tiago, magnesium chelate means what? Means the absorption is better. Magnesium citrate is chelate. Magnesium malate is chelate. Magnesium althreonate is chelate. There are many different types of magnesium that are chelated. The absorption is faster. It's better. All right? Someone asked, I use AOR magnesium synergy. It makes me so tired. That's the point. Another thing, guys, you need to be aware of the other things that you are missing. Because if you are taking, for example, magnesium, and then you have deficiency of all the nutrients, and then you can have that imbalance, you need to be aware of what you are doing. Another thing as well, just because you're taking magnesium doesn't mean that your body is absorbing correctly because of you're not producing enough stomach acid in your stomach. Write this down. I only digest and absorb my magnesium that I'm taking if in my stomach I'm producing enough stomach acid. Otherwise, I'm not solving my problem. That's why in our program, we want to focus on the stomach as well. Otherwise, there is no absorption. So you are taking something that's not, your body is struggling to digest. So that's why it doesn't matter. Pay attention how, especially you who are over 35. If you're over 35, stay alert. You need to increase your self-awareness because your stomach is never the same compared to 20 years ago. Pay attention to that. Those eaters, and then you feel worse, lack of absorption. That's one of the signs as well. Lack of absorption, correct absorption. Nothing matters if your body doesn't absorb. Penny asked, what time of the day should we take magnesium? Great question. Everything will depend on your symptoms. If your symptoms, you start your day in the morning, you are already stressed out because of your boss. You have a problem happening in the morning, or you know that you have a big meeting coming in the morning. Highly suggested you take magnesium in the morning, early morning, right? In the evening, if you're struggling to sleep, taking in the evening, between afternoon and evening. It will always depend on what's going on. It always depends on, for example, your high levels of anxiety and stress. What time are them? You always take 3, 4, 5 hours before that level. You always have a conversation with someone that's hard to talk. For example, at 2 p.m. What does it mean? In the middle of the morning, you take that magnesium. You are going to be prepared. It's all about that. All right? But remember, you need to do all this stuff as well. It's not only magnesium that solves all the problems. Someone asked, in your program, customers have blood work done and then submit. We show a comprehensive blood test. That's a good one. Inside our program, we show a comprehensive blood test. What's the point? Remember that, for example, yesterday, I showed one blood work that you can find out if you have leaky gut or not. There are 2 markers when you do a blood test. It's anti-actin IgG and anti-zonulin IgG. Anti-zonulin IgG and anti-actin IgG. For you to see if you have leaky gut or not. If you want to see if you have high levels of inflammation or not, and then you will need to check not only your CRP, you need to check your fibrinogen, TNF-alpha, your ferritin, your interleukin-6. There are many markers that you need to check. What's the point? In our program, we show the comprehensive blood test, but this is optional. Why is that? Because we have many people coming to us say, Tiago, I did a blood test. My doctor told me everything's fine, but I don't feel fine. I have low energy. I'm struggling to lose my weight. I struggle to sleep. I have high levels of stress, but in my blood test, everything looks fine. My doctor told me that everything is good. That's the point, because that's why in our program we focus on your symptoms and signs. Your body always tells you what's going on. You just need to translate what's going on. Besides that, when you do a blood test, most of the doctors, they never check everything that you should check. Why is that? Because the doctor can be in charge from health insurance. If the doctor asks too much, the doctor can be in trouble. That's why you see that the doctor never asks for a real big blood test. There are like some conflicts between insurance, unfortunately, health insurance and doctors. Otherwise, they can really be in charge. So that's why all of you guys should pay attention to. If you can do a blood test, amazing. It's going to be awesome. Amazing. Do this. If you cannot don't wait to do a blood test. You need to take action. Your body is desperate asking, please help me. You're not giving enough magnesium to my mitochondria. Please help me. There is no enough glutathione here. So you need to increase that. Otherwise, I'm going to show you more problems in your body. So you need to take action. Completely possible. You already take action. That's what we do in the program. We start already based on the signs and symptoms that's happening. All right? Let me tell you something. You have no idea. The more I study, the more I go crazy that I'm already behind, because there are thousands of papers published every single week. All professionals like me, all professionals in health, it's a must. We have to keep studying constantly, because there are many new findings. We need to constantly update. If you are talking to someone, a professional, that's only talking, for example, about, no, your issue is just because you're not eating enough. Just eat less. Just stay in a caloric deficit. The rest, those people are just talking bullshit. You're just eating too much. Just reduce your carbs, increase more protein, increase your salad, and suck it up. Those type of professionals, oh, look, red flag. It means that they're not studying all the areas. They're not studying. Remember, your body is holistic. Professionals nowadays need even to study about neuroscience, about psychology. They need to know once you who are struggling, doing self-sabotage, you activate your amygdala, and then the amygdala sends a signal to your hypothalamus. Your hypothalamus sends a signal to what? To your pituitary gland. And then this system is happening, and then you activating your adrenal glands, and then you are releasing more adrenaline, more cortisol. If the professional even don't know about this subject, the brain's health, connected with your gut, connected with your hormones, connected with your digestive system, there are many things going on inside your body. Your body is amazing. You have no idea. I even don't know someone that's studying constantly about body, all the details, the amazing stuff. Have you seen how you have literally, like, it looks like a person walking inside your brain to carry some neuromolecules, like molecules, for example, your serotonin, for you to feel good. Carrying cargos, carrying some neuromodulators for you to feel good. They are literally like walking, they walk like that. Kinesin, they called. When you see the video of kinesin, guys, it's beautiful what happens inside you. You have no idea. If you were studying more about yourself, you would take action yesterday. You would notice how incredible is your body inside. So be aware of this. Be careful with which professional that you are getting a recommendation. Someone asked, what is the magnesium for energy? As long as the magnesium is bioavailable, is chelated, so all of them will help you with your energy as well. Magnesium malate is great because it will help your muscles. So if you're having muscle fatigue, magnesium malate is good because malic acid combined with magnesium. But it's always because even magnesium glycinate helps as well because you're going to sleep better. The next day you're going to wake up with more energy just because you slept better because of magnesium bisglycinate or magnesium inositol, for example. So as long as the magnesium is chelated, it will by consequence help your energy. But remember, when we talk about energy, it's not only about magnesium. Your mitochondria needs all the nutrients, including oxygen. All of you who are not breathing properly because you are breathing from your mouth, just by breathing through your nose, you get 20% more oxygen. And then you optimize your mitochondria. And then by consequence, you can get more energy. Your mitochondria, foods high in PQQ, that you find, for example, in animal protein. Tiago, animal protein is important for me for my energy as well? Of course. You find PQQ, you find coenzyme Q10. Guys, there are many nutrients that you need to connect the dots. Your body is amazing. You have no idea. Have no idea. So if I have you on my end, you will assist with the things I should request from doctor, correct? Yeah, of course. We have a doctor. We have a holistic doctor inside our program, guys. We have a holistic doctor. Besides that, for example, I have course in blood test analysis. We show even we have a list of even ideal ranges. But remember, even having this knowledge, we also focus the most in your signs and symptoms because many people have a normal result of blood test, but they are not feeling fine inside. They are feeling bad. So that's why we need to consider like crazy your symptoms and signs. Someone asked, have you checked your iodine level? Great question. That's why one of the markers that you should check is your iodine. Because having too much iodine, you can have hyperthyroidism or hypothyroidism. The opposite way also happens. If you have hypo or if you have lack of iodine, deficiency of iodine, you're not eating food high in iodine. For example, seafood, you don't eat too much. Anything coming from the sea, you don't eat too much. You can have more chances of having deficiency of iodine, for example. Seaweed is really high in iodine. If you have deficiency, you can also have hypo or hyperthyroidism. There are many nutrients, guys. You need to pay attention to that. I want to finish telling you one thing. I always want to finish to give you that courage. Because I always feel more excited in life, in taking care of my body, because I focus on my spiritual health at the same time. Without spiritual health, you don't have a healthy body. Don't expect focusing on your body without focusing on your spiritual health. We are a spiritual beings. You have no idea how this is crucial. So the verse that I want to give you today, I just kept here. Just reflect, just stay with this sentence in your mind. So it's Proverbs 3:5-6. The verse is called, trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him and He will make straight your paths. Every single time that you are connected to God, with more consistency, every single day, you start loving yourself so much that you even feel the necessity of some specific nutrients that your body needs. You feel that. You feel that you have more self-respect. You take care of yourself much more. So that I always wanted to give that message to you at the end, that physical health depends on spiritual health at the same time. Everybody who is not focused on their spiritual health, mental health is always not 100%. They can feel empty here. They can feel empty and lost here. For you to have a beautiful, amazing health, you need to focus on your spiritual health. This is crucial. Crucial. You have no idea how this is crucial. No idea. All right? Cool?